I am MX3. In all this talk, it's time to blow your mind because we're getting into the Star Wars trailer. So, watched it a couple of times. I did a reaction video, didn't turn out right, too much noise in the background and stuff. So I didn't want to put up this annoying thing, and people kept walking by, too much noise, so I didn't want to aggravate you guys. All right, let's get into it. Now, I watched it about 600 times, watched some reviews slash reactions, and so many good points was brung up. Number one, I forgot all about the Yoda and Luke cave scene. When Yoda got him to the cave, but he has to do the journey on his own. He walks through, he sees things, and then when he gets out, Yoda explains, what's up? Obviously, Rey's going to do the same thing with Luke, like a torch being passed. And it never clicked about the cave scene until I watched. It was, I don't know if they were a couple, but it was a guy and a girl, and they instantly caught it the minute she put her hand down and she started breathing. Good eye, guys. So short story of it. Okay, so beginning, you see Rock, her hands down, she's breathing. You want to know why? Because she just experienced her cave. You see the cave in the background. You see the door behind her, the exit. Now, Luke's going, breathe, breathe. What do you see? Light, dark, balance. That's all in the cave. Because I know, Jedi, how they can kind of, I don't know if it's called reading minds, but, they can kind of talk to each other a little bit. If I am correct. If I'm not, my bad. So he's talking with her while she's going in the cave. Breathe, breathe. I'm guessing it was like that that Star Wars game with that clone had his own cave scene, and the minute he walked into it, he started seeing things like seeing hands and stuff, and then he started seeing images. Well, I'm guessing when she started walking to it, she kind of was experiencing some trippy stuff, and it was kind of scaring her. So he was like, breathe, breathe, what do you see? And then that's when the images popped up, and she's like, light, darkness, balance. And at the end of the cave, that's when she sticks her arm out, because she's like, I'm guessing something crazy happened, or like how in the other movie, how she was having those visions. I'm guessing those same ones came back, but was kind of more clear. One of those images I feel like that she saw in the cave was when Luke was with R2-D2 and you saw Kylo Ren walking towards. I feel like that was an image in her mind. I don't know if that's going to be actually in the movie. Kitty did it last time too on the other trailer for The Force Awakens. It showed that scene and you expected something huge, but it was just a thought. So I'm guessing they're bringing that back to mess with you. But I'm catching it. I'm catching on. And then at the end, when you see him at the cave and he looks back, it's because he's looking at her entering into her cave. You saw how they did that. So they put that scene, the beginning of that scene, at the end of the trailer. And then at the end of that scene, they put it in the beginning. And then while they're talking, in the middle. Now, a lot of people say, Kylo Ren, when you saw the broken mask. That's Vader's. If you hear clearly, you need headphones, and you need to blast it during it, because you don't really hear the sound effects when you're not having headphones, or if you're watching it on the TV and it's not really loud, you're not going to hear the little sound effects and everything during that scene. You hear, and you hear Vader's voice. He says something like, dark side, I'm doing Palpatine, poop, you guys going, and you hear his voice, you hear Vader's voice, he says something, he's dark side, he says something, while you hear breathing overlapping that, and you hear that dark music. That's his mask. That's not Kylo Ren's mask. I know it might seem like it because of the trailer he did this, and he didn't have a mask, but that's not. If you look at the detail and actually pause it, that's Vader's mask. To be honest, I was actually disappointed. I like how they brought back the mask, and it was kind of dysfunctional because of, him, how they cremated him. But the fact that it's completely destroyed, that aggravates me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the only thing left of Vader. And obviously he died towards the light. So it's not like it's this dark energy surrounding it. There's only dark energy around it because mentally you're going to think it is. So you're going to feel that. But it's not. So I was disappointed in that. When he was talking about Jedi must end. Now, movies a lot of times do this. Like, for example, during a trailer you can hear a voice and they can say a sentence. But in the movie, they would say the same sentence but in a different tone. So I can say, it will be vengeance in the trailer, but in the movie I'll be like, it will be vengeance. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he didn't say it like that, but he was talking to Rey because, remember, Yoda wasn't all on board with Luke, and he kind of begged him, help me, train me. And I feel like that's kind of how Luke is, because Luke obviously sensed her presence coming, and he sensed everything going on because, he's Luke. Like, come on. But I feel like he denied her at first. He was like, no, Jedi must end, as in, like, all these great Jedis are turning dark. And nowadays, if you're a Jedi or have some type of Jedi trade, you're dark side. And I feel like he just like, I need to end it. It needs to be over because, well, he's tired of this cycle of people turning evil, And I can understand that because he's been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that scene, that the cave, that was that. So now, I told you, when you look at that trailer and you see her land, she just experienced her cave. You see it in the back. You hear, breathe, breathe, what do you see? That's all him talking while she's in the cave. I bet so much on that. I bet my favorite pop, Sting, I bet that pop, that's going to happen. Trust me, I got that knowledge. I got that quick. I realized things. Even though I had a little help with that, but I only got help with the beginning part, not when he was talking to her, and not the ending. I puzzled that myself. But yeah, that's it. She wasn't tired because of Jedi training, like if he was going ham, and she couldn't keep up. Like The Rock on a gay plan when he was like with the water. Nah, it's nothing like that. It's because she just went through some mental crazy stuff in that cave. So happy to break that down for you. Hope I blew your mind. I am MX3. This is Let's Talk, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, but hit that like button. Hit that like button, just just want to hit that like button, if you want to subscribe, that'd be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just hit that ding. Now I'm not trying to force you into the bell, we haven't had a first date yet. You know what I'm saying? So just and if you want to share it, bless you. Fams, I am MX3, and that's all she wrote.